Item. SCP-699. Object Class. Euclid. Special Containment Procedures. SCP-699 is to be kept in a standard 8 meters x 8 meters x 5 meters research bay, which was built around the object in the sub-basement of Site-83. The object shall be guarded at all times by 2 Level 1 personnel who have had a negative reaction to the object, see below, and have shown no interest in opening it. In addition, the artifact is to be kept under video surveillance at all times. Unauthorized attempts to open SCP-699 will be met with severe disciplinary procedures, up to and including termination. Any signs of an escape attempt by the contents of SCP-699 must immediately be reported to a Level 4 staff member, so that further containment procedures can be initiated. Any containment breach is to be met with full force. Description: SCP-699 is a clear rectangular case 2.5 meters x 1.5 meters x 1 meter in size. Engraved on one side is the SCP Foundation Keter symbol, and SCP-17591. The artifact appears to be plexiglass, but is in fact a super dense polymer much stronger and heavier than any material currently manufactured. The weight of the object is estimated at 24,000 kilograms. SCP-699 shows no seams in its construction, and no obvious means of opening it. It has resisted all attempts to open, damage, or acquire a sample of the material it is composed of. Attempts to acquire a small sample of the material so that it can be reproduced are ongoing. The contents of SCP-699 are under investigation and currently in dispute among researchers. The contents of SCP-699 are apparently telepathic and appear differently to most observers, depending upon their desires and psychological state. 90% of observers see the contents in a positive way, as something they want to possess or to release. These viewers have reported seeing precious metals, artwork, family members, pets, religious figures, and apparently useful technology contained in SCP-699, and experience a strong desire to open the container. Approximately 9% of observers have a negative reaction to SCP-699's contents, and view something frightening or dangerous. Reported contents have included spiders, snakes, demonic humanoids, and other dangerous SCP artifacts, including SCP. These observers do not exhibit any desire to release the contents of SCP-699. 2 observers, Dr. and Dr., have observed the same thing when viewing SCP-699. They claim it is entirely empty. It's obviously just a prank. Dr. The contents of SCP-699 are capable of appearing in different forms simultaneously to multiple observers. Other than the form masking telepathy, and the transmission of a desire to be released, SCP-699 has not attempted to communicate with anyone.